Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to La-Mulana, where today we're tracking down leads. We're trying to figure stuff out.
Today I have a song in my heart.
No, you have a song on your lips. It's out here. We're all having to cope with it. Today's starting plan is let's go see if we can fight that crab.
Man,
We will attempt to fight the crab man.
I believe in you. I think you can do this.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I hope that you are right. Yeah, I mean, we got to give some stuff a try. There's definitely stuff going on in this area that we don't fully understand. A lot of it. Look at all of it. Look at all this stuff that I don't understand. But one thing I do understand is that there is a sub-boss just running around over here, scot-free, living his life. And we don't have to stand for it. Ah. Oh, okay, hold on. If I get all the way inside of him, I can hit him with the dagger. It does seem to require me to take damage. Does the laser... Okay, the laser just bounces off the surface of the water. That's neat.
The whip might do something with that, maybe.
How am I gonna hit him, like... I don't think I can hit him with the whip without taking damage any easier. I'm gonna try. So I need to like stand I need to stand like right next to him.
I wish your whip was longer. What kind of game is this where the whip doesn't get longer?
Oh no, okay, I can just, as long as he chooses not to shoot us. We did that, right? We absolutely hit him in the eye before and it didn't do anything, right? Didn't we?
I guess.
I feel like... Alright.
Yeah, I feel like we're going a little...
Like the shurikens absolutely were hitting him and not dealing damage. It has to be a melee weapon. I'm giving the dagger... I'm giving the dagger credit for most of that kill. The dagger did most of the damage. Okay, and that has opened a chest. We just got to get over there safely. I would love to have one of these bats get a little closer. Especially because you know some of these platforms are going to fucking boot us off or do something stupid. Okay.
I can't believe that.
In La-Mulana, when the waters of the ocean called, a new child was born. In pursuit of the sun and the moon, man and woman, life and death, a small, wingless, gillless child was born. If you can imagine such a freak. Alright, get that last rat to explode. Okay, obtained origin seal. What are you? A stone tablet with the writing that describes the beginning. Lets you destroy the corresponding wall seal. Hey, this might be the thing. This might be those round things.
Oh, okay.
The corresponding wall seal. Boy, have you been taking note of the pattern of the cracks? Which are forming characters, apparently? Alright, I killed that rat out of spite. Or that bat out of spite.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Well, shit, I don't know how to know... I don't know how to know what's corresponding, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
I do not have a comprehensive list of all the places that we've seen those little wall things. Oh, hold on. This one's glowing.
Okay.
And dude wants to talk to us.
That's a good sign.
The symbol of the key. Me. There are items that look like rocks with La-Mulana script on them. They can be used like keys in these here ruins. If you touch a keyhole, or rather a sort of a small round mural, with the same symbol, it will break. With that, you might be able to solve some puzzles. Okay, and I don't have to like equip it or anything, it just works.
Oh, so that's not what a mural is?
Well... Did you say Merle? Like Merle Haggard? That's not what a Merle is. I know Merle. He changes tires. Okay. My least favorite kind of La-Mulana puzzle success. Something happened somewhere.
Usually it's within 1 or 2 screens, though.
Well, here it's gears started turning. So I was going to say maybe all the gears in the area have started turning and that's doing something. But there's a gear right here on the screen that's not turning. So, hard to say. Has it caused anything to start happening down here? No, doesn't seem like it.
Well, let's backtrack and find
yeah.
Places with gears where we haven't figured stuff out yet.
No, I'm not going to make that. Happened to land on that fish.
Is that another one of those seals? In the room above us?
What? Oh. Are you going to ask like 10 seconds after we fall into this room? If that is something in a different room?
I saw it, processed the information, and started talking. You already were on the other screen.
Yes, that is glowing. Maybe they're all the same character? Okay, well that's interesting. Oh, I was trying to wait until there was a good gap in the bat patterns, and I actually did find one, but sadly not quite good enough.
I feel like 7 minutes in, we've already made more progress here than we did the previous episode.
I do think that's the case. Won't you buoy something? Buoy something, blub, fishy blub. This isn't even. This is just an ammo shop for places for shit that we could already buy elsewhere. Thanks, fishy. And we don't know what the other one did. We
that
still don't
fish
know.
Looked a lot to me like the Leonard Nimoy fish from that game where he's a fish.
The Seaman?
Yeah.
That fish looked to you like Leonard Nimoy's Seaman?
It did. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
you. Yeah, the thing about Leonard Nimoy's Seaman is he has a fucking human face. A terrifyingly realistic human face.
Have you played Seaman?
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin had it.
Good?
I mean, so like Seaman is a I see it. It opened this. Was I not wearing gloves? What the fuck? What an unprofessional. Block pushing speed increases. Okay.
I wonder if that's useful for that block that we don't understand what it does.
This one?
Yeah.
No, it's the same, but it goes faster. Block pushing speed increases, like it says on the tin.
Okay. So what is that block just there so we can test it out, do you think? If we're assuming it's there for a logical reason. It's not a puzzle thing, it's just like to show, look how buff you are.
No, I don't think that's the case. I don't know why it is there, but I don't think that's it. So there's this like little area off to the right. It has what appears to maybe be a button at the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's accessible via this like narrow column of water that's in the bottom right corner of the room above us, and then the bottom row of the room to the right of that. but it's like walled off by a wall that doesn't look like a wall.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I think that that's supposed to be an area you're actually able to get to, because like if you look, excuse me, if you look, there's exactly the same thing here on the left, but it surely does not look like a thing that is interactable in any way. I don't know. Anyway, we solved one mystery. That's one thing off of the list, and it has given us a seal that it's hard to know whether it's applicable in places. Like now we have to go back to every one of those things and see if it's the right kind of thing. I'm gonna go refill our health first real quick.
Okay.
Although we're pretty
I know
close.
There's one in the Gate of Guidance.
We're pretty close to a soul orb refresh anyway, so maybe I could have just held out for that, but I'm doing this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, there's one outside here in the waterfall area way up to the right.
Yeah. Can I talk about the decision they made to put the healing spring
like four screens away from the place you teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This fucking game.
I mean, they're trying to like. I'm a little back and forth about that myself because like I'm not necessarily opposed to the idea that they're trying to construct a thing that has like a feeling of place. You know, the gameplay implications are not the only implications of environment design.
Sure. No, and I'll agree with you there, but I feel like you gotta strike a balance between them, and I could really forgive going hard for one or the other. If it feels like consistent and coherent.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Hitman lately. That's your fault. And like, they're clearly gameplay design spaces, but they have a strong sense to me of verisimilitude. And I think a lot of that is, paying attention to the way a space.
I think that was glowing. I think I can get over there.
Yeah.
If I can land on that middle platform, I just need to fucking kill the birds. But that seems very doable.
Yeah, like if this felt like a constructed like a space with that verisimilitude, I wouldn't have so much trouble. But because everything feels so gamey, the choice to
another seal.
Okay, another seal.
Well, that's certainly something.
Can you pull that up so I can write the symbol down?
Wait a minute. Hold on, this whole wall is fucked up. Hold on just a second. I was mashing the attack button as I was falling. How are we going to pretend that I didn't hit that bird? Okay, what did you want to do? You wanted to write down the symbol?
Yeah, okay. That's like a Zorro with a little thing.
Yeah. It's like Zorro was here and he was like, this is my penis. It's like teenage immature Zorro. Come on, bird. Alright. So what I'm trying to see here is if I can get high enough, because there's definitely something else.
Yeah.
I can't swing my weapon upward.
You might have to
fall again. Yeah. I think you're probably right, which is annoying.
Maybe it's that thing where they told you to hug the wall.
Because the birds keep respawning, which is just.
You know what I just was reminded of, which is not really related, but it is delightful. I'm going to talk about it while you're doing this.
Teleporting, okay.
Are you familiar with Zorro Return to the Future?
Oh, you fucking piece of... And now that that's destroyed, there's going to be bats there on every time I come back to the screen. That's fun. I'm not familiar with Zorro Return to the Future.
So, what if you had a Batman Beyond but for Zorro?
Sure.
Instead of a horse, he had a motorcycle.
But it has horse written across it in capital letters, so that you know that it's supposed to be the horse.
I remember it does. He has a laser whip, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
It's very bad.
It sounds rad.
No, I know. That's why I'm telling you that it's bad. And I know how it sounds.
So then I won't get tricked. Okay. No,
You
come on.
Jesus Christ.
These birds should not respawn while you are still in this area. This is a nightmare.
Now, before we started this series, you looked it up on How Long to Beat, but I don't think How Long to Beat explained how much of it is just doing the same screen 10 fucking times because you take stupid knockback damage.
And like that right there, just like the bird goes right through the knife.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Oh my god. And that's a problem that would be made worse if I were using the whip, because the whip, you'd have to time the attack very carefully. With the knife, you can do my patented spam strategies. Oh, I just hard missed. Okay, but I was too yeah, I don't think I can damage them from the screen. I do. Stop saying wait as I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway, I need you to do everything that you do like 5 seconds earlier than you do it.
I know it's a problem. You tried the whip on that wall because the hitbox on the whip goes above.
Right, because it goes above your head. That's right. Okay, let's try it. No, it doesn't seem to be. And we don't have any sub-weapons that will hit anywhere except to horizontal from us. Except for the rolling shuriken, which will hit downward, which is the opposite of what we need.
Be more knife stuff.
I can get a clean jump out and then turn around, because you can see there's something blue.
Yeah, I can see the thing.
I need to fall down the rock face. Oh, interesting. The bird here hasn't respawned this time. Wonder why. Okay, this bird I can kind of hit it while it's inside the wall.
Don't worry, there he is. There are your friends.
Now, I don't think that I've done anything to deserve this.
Deserve what?
This.
The game?
Yeah, you know goddamn well what.
Well, I'm always sensitive, and I think it's about my commentary, which is generally supportive, unless it's funny not to be.
Oh man, you have to land on the grass part, so you have to jump the full distance, which means you have to collide with the bird. If you try to jump short, you just don't make it at all. So it feels to me like this is a job for the knife. God.
Woo!
I wonder if you could like. Fuck you. I'm just trying to hit that part of the rock face with the shurikens, and these
I
fucking
don't
like
think it's happening.
these fucking Secret Service bats that have been trained. Yeah, it's like the rock. The problem that we're having is that the rock right above you isn't breakable. It's the rock above that that's breakable.
Right.
Yeah. I can hit it. I don't know if its hit counter resets when we leave the screen. But I'm gonna give it a couple more shots here. Seems like exactly one projectile gets through at most. But it also seems like the bats aren't respawning. So also the jump's not a consistent height, so we're not always getting the things. I see. I can jump from like 1 pixel lower if I don't jump early enough, I think is what's happening. Ah, that was the button press being late. I'm not convinced this is going to work.
I don't think.
I think all the damage has to be done in a single instance of being on screen. Ah, that sucks so much. So the thing is, like, I don't even know for sure that I can get this done, but they won't even let me try it.
Yeah, I think if you can land,
Okay.
like on the, okay, all right. I think if you can land on the part of the rock that's invulnerable.
Oh my god, the fucking bat. Amabel, I'm gonna
Be a very short episode.
I'm gonna kill somebody. It's gonna be a very short episode because I'm going to have gone to prison. Gotta go reset my health. So the dagger does more damage per hit than the whip does. And it hits faster. So the dagger is definitely the right tool for this situation. I just gotta get all the hits in. And it would have been good to do it before destroying the thing that spawns the bats, but now there's no way to go back and have done it that way, right? Like,
Yeah, unless it resets when you leave the
no.
area.
Nothing will reset that would be helpful for it to reset. It's only going to be things like the enemies respawning.
You know, I've played some games that are action adventure exploration games with some puzzle solving elements. And generally, the puzzle and the action are in different areas. There's not like intense bat bullshit while you're trying to figure something out. And this game, I think, is unique in doing that.
No, definitely not. Oh, that jump was maybe a little early.
I haven't encountered it before. All right.
Okay, so now that it's open, it should stay open.
Yeah.
So now it's just a matter of falling into it, which was going to require me to make the jump one more time.
Good work, sweetheart.
And
I
it
would've
shouldn't
given
have
up.
required me to make the jump one more time, but again, the fucking enemies. And it sucks so much. Like it's so much easier to do it if you haven't destroyed the lower thing, because the bats are the real problem with the screen. But there's no way to know that there's like a trick. There's a trick thing that is going to make your life more difficult for forever. Like,
Yeah. La-Mulana.
La-Mulana. It's the fucking the essence of the game for sure. All right, here we go. Okay, it's the sacred orb for the outside area. I mean, I like a sacred orb.
Yeah.
I'm only so angry about that. All right, let's go. There's one of these things in. Oh, sorry, not the mausoleum. The one I'm thinking of is in the Gate of Guidance.
Right.
It's just to the right of
early
this
on.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's not glowing. We don't have that one. So there's at least a couple more of these, I think, based on the size of the area. Looks to me like there's probably 5.
Okay.
Do you remember any other specific?
I don't. We've seen them kind of all over.
There were so many of them that I wasn't taking specific note of them. All right, let's just wander a bit. Just like now, some areas that weren't valuable are valuable. So let's go run into them.
I would say while we're wandering, wander to around where the ladder is in the giant hall that we can't figure out. Because maybe there's one of those near that might activate the ladder.
Sure, maybe. It is worth looking. Okay. Okay, sacred over the water area.
Okay.
Well, we have lots and lots of health now. This is the aqueduct that Miguel made. Hey.
Not anymore.
What was this? Just a statue man, or maybe a man who's wearing gray. It looks like a statue.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about like weird statues and what to do with them?
I don't remember anything about that or anything written down about that. No.
I know we have a thing about the statues of the twins. About there being an important statue of the twins. Sail away. Fishmaster holds the red light. Fishmaster Roxanne. Ow. Plus, a little bit of a refresher on some areas is probably good for us anyway.
Yeah. Someone should tell the game designer it's not what a seahorse is.
No, it's a hippo whatever. Was it a hippocampus is the name of the crazy water horse monster? So that used to be locked, didn't it? They had one of those little silver frames on it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And
Might be
now
one of the things that
something's
okay.
up, but I don't know what. It stays down. It hasn't operated the plug here. Stand before a face of the highest rank in a place bathed in moonlight. Probably refers to the Temple of the Moonlight, right? Could be.
Yeah. You got this big wheel here.
Right, but that wasn't operated by it. So I'm trying to find. Climb up facing the wrong direction. That doesn't come down low enough for me to get up onto. That's right. In order to get out of here, we have to take the sort of convoluted path.
La-Mulana.
Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily like that weird for a puzzly game. Oh,
Oh.
that was an accident. Okay, it just yielded coins, but that's a cool accident. That's a fun accident to have had. I don't think I like the design that allows stuff like that to be in here, but
Okay, so there's on the screen to the left,
yeah.
there is that leak. Is that a graphical thing, or do you think that is another
This has been like
thing
this
that can be
the whole
broken?
time.
Right. I'm wondering if it's a
Well, as you all know, we
it's
can't
one of those blocks.
we can't
that be
attack
broken.
upward.
Right. Never mind then. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
So I can't. No, it doesn't seem like I can do anything here. So what did that thing do? You would generally expect the answer to be something nearby, but
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Killers there.
it is nice to have all this health. Above the sun is the spring in the sky. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is supposed to have done.
Yeah.
I mean, we pressed it down now. Let me scan this little like cross that's behind it, behind where it was. No, never mind. The hand scanner doesn't do anything there. I was kind of expecting it to make the machinery over here function.
Right. But it's still just as it was.
I didn't try hitting it.
Yeah, try hitting it.
Maybe I've unlocked the ability to.
Nah.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Do you think with all the extra health, you're in better shape to take on the harpy? I think we're still looking around right
No,
now.
absolutely
today,
not. I thought that maybe this like metal shield was the problem, and that we have one weapon that could hit lower. No, that we need a way to counteract the moves. If there's some kind of thing we can get that can stop time, which is strongly implied, that would be the thing we need.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to be able to fight that boss with any amount of HP as long as it can still behave the way it behaves. Oh, did I swap us? Do that. Well, that's probably not true. There probably is an amount of HP at which you could just struggle through.
Yeah.
But I think it's really hard to know because there's no way to know how much HP the boss has.
As far as we know, there aren't any rooms on this screen in this area that we haven't been in yet.
No, this map. I was just clicking off to look at my map. I just scrolled down. This area, we've been everywhere. We've opened everything up. That is now
Okay.
true of the Temple of the Sun as well.
So there might be some discs in the Temple of the Sun that we haven't.
Possible. Yeah, totally possible. People persevered at the bottom of the sea until her anger had subsided. They persevered until a child with the strength to rise to the surface was born. Once again, probably I gotta like restrain my natural urge to treat the text as meaningful.
Yeah.
Alright, do you remember?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't have a strong sense of direction. One problem I have. I don't have a strong sense of direction.
Yeah. Okay, you sell ammo for the thing. Good to know. I don't remember there being any.
There might not be.
Ow, whoa. Did you see me suddenly go into like dive kick mode there?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what caused that. So all of a sudden he was like, I want to go really fast. Downward. The only way any of us are really going in the end.
Still know what this.
Yeah. Okay, so no seals basically in the mausoleum as a whole.
Yeah.
This will be real quick to check. Uh-huh. Well now. Welcome to the Endless Shop, dude. Okay, more places to buy caltrops.
Your favorite power-up.
I guess that has some utility. So we need some kind of key. We certainly don't have a key of the Endless.
If you did, you get early access, I assume.
I'd like to think so. Should be in the place where one goes to gaze upon the goddess Isis.
Well, Isis, Egyptian goddess.
Yeah. And that's not new information, right?
No, but if we have, if there are seals in that temple that we can break. Yeah, I don't know.
We're just checking rooms.
Yep.
Well, this isn't going to be useful.
Right.
We've already seen the inside of this temple bit.
I haven't quite figured it out yet, I don't think.
Here we are.
Okay. I still don't know what that. Maybe it's just decoration, the kind of thing on the other side of it.
Well, no, I think the point of that is to project the platforms. I think it's solved already. Or you're just kind of treating it as though it hadn't been. Don't jump for me. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do.
Okay. Well.
Got him. Cool. Cool, good to know. Cool. So I mean that, like, it seems like that vent probably is going to have to produce some upward force in order for us to get where we're going here. I don't think it's currently doing so. Fill this place with water. The mirror that the something side will come within thy reach.
The hidden side.
The mirror that reveals the hidden side, yeah. So we had to get water out of this vent somehow. Presumably this, comes from mucking about with all the plugs and stuff in the spring in the sky. It's just we don't quite have that figured yet. Okay. I'm gonna just warp back to the top, and it's gonna be a little easier than It's gonna be a little easier than trying to scale up and come back this way. Okay. Yawn. Mulbrook slept well. Are you the one who woke me? I see. Then I'll lend you a hand. Mulbrook will help you, but still terribly sleepy. For now, here is some useful information. Widget is another name for the god Horus. Horus is the god that the fifth children worshipped. It's an eye that supposedly sees everything from on high. See, Mulbrook knows pretty much anything. That's not information. It's not useful. Going to sleep for later. See what? That didn't help me.
Look, sweetheart, in her defense.
Yeah.
How helpful are you when you just woke up?
I am very
and
helpful
how often
and
are
adorable
you
besides.
You're some kind of pronouncement and then go immediately back to sleep.
How, when and what kind of pronouncement?
You know what? If you want to find out, they can follow me on Blue Sky. I post that shit all the time.
Have we been down there and read all those tablets?
I don't think so. I don't see how.
I don't think so
there.
either. It seems you would have to come from the left, which obviously cannot be done.
Well,
this might be one of those wacky one of them wacky wraparounds. Mayhap my business was not complete over here. I made it.
Oh yeah, you guys got to kill that thing.
Goddess Isis is at the Temple of the Sun. She gave birth to Horus and is a figure of motherhood. Because of this, she waits silently, perched higher than any other god. Higher than any other god. Interesting. Because we've been through the higher parts of this. I was told to choose 3 women. They are waiting at the promised location. I couldn't do it. They yet still wait within the moon-gazing pit. To the one who reads this now, please pierce her heart in my stead, she who never lets her smile fade. All right, I'm gonna take notes because it didn't. I can see on your face and the direction you're looking that it didn't occur to you to take a note about this, despite the fact that that's.
I was listening to your performance. Moon-gazing pit. 3 ladies. Stab. Heart. One who always smiles. Never fade.
Okay. Making my own notes. The moon-gazing pit. That is a new thing for us. Okay, well, I certainly can't just get past you. Shit.
You climb up that ladder.
Nope.
All right.
This wouldn't, you would think, wrap around to the correct location anyway?
You don't think so?
Oh, no, it should. Yeah, that's, I forgot. But how would we remove this?
Caltrops.
If only we were allowed to attack upward.
Rolling shuriken.
It's really frustrating that you can't just jump up this wall. Because, like, you absolutely should be able to. It's just an arbitrary one-way invisible barrier has been erected between you and the previous screen. Alright, it's been a while since we've really gone over this way. Let's check and see if there are any seals on this side of the outside area.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, there is one, but we don't.
Yes, but that's the other.
We don't have that symbol yet. Yep, still working on that serpent staff.
I guess that's a blue body.
Yeah, and he's covered with eyes. All eyes all the time, they say.
Serpent staff.
Okay, so found that there is a thing there, but it's not the thing we need. Another thing we haven't actually done is go through that much of the Gate of Guidance.
Okay.
I think I remember there being any other things like that in here, because I feel like we would have noticed them due to them seeming to be weird at the time, like, right? They've not yet faded into, it's just a part of the dungeon. No such thing here. This is just the boss room. Yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to find any more here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We never got that chest, but I don't know how to.
The chest.
Over to the right. One room to the right. There's the chest that's.
Oh.
You see it?
Yeah.
Because there's a pit right.
Yeah. Well, this block there is fake.
Yeah. So I still don't know how we get that.
That chest I'm expecting would only be coins, though, based on its color and size, and that's been how it's
Okay.
I don't know that we need that. I don't think that's important.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like there's not really any other seals around here. So the Inferno Cavern could have some.
Right.
Isis is perched above all the highest. Right? So we're in the highest part of the Temple of the Sun right now.
Yeah.
This is the White Giant. Resembles the mural found in Tassilia in the Sahara Desert. Said that the subject is not human as there are horn-like objects protruding from the arms and head. Yeah, that's the part that makes that not human. Maybe this thing's meant to represent Isis? If so, I don't know what to do with it.
No, I think it's supposed to be
none of my very limited verbs are functional here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kneel before Isis. I'm holding down.
This might be Isis.
What?
That's that.
Okay, yeah, that's Statue might be Isis. Can I get a scan on this? No, this is Hathor, goddess of love and joy.
I'm sorry, Hathor.
In any case, I was coming through there to do this. Were there any of those seals in the labyrinth?
I don't remember. Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, like after a certain point, they just become a thing you see. All right, let's have a look, and we'll just not go into obviously the room with the super harpy.
Right, there is a puzzle here we didn't figure out.
Well, yeah, because you can't.
We can't push that block.
So
But we only need 2 blocks to push. Oh no, we do need 3. Okay.
But when we did it before, we hadn't pushed any, and I'm kind of curious if pushing some of the blocks does something.
Okay.
Okay. This is a problem, because when I push this down, we're not going to be able to push it anymore. Well, I can push it to here. I'm sorry. I was thinking about that middle one. And now that we've pushed a couple of these down here, after all this time, it has been rewritten. What does that mean, after all this time it's been rewritten?
Can you try jumping onto the platform from up high? Onto the, yeah.
Curious if the... I was curious if the because this is the dolphin track. I was curious if the dolphin thing was there, but just invisible. So the thing is, there's no way that you would ever be able to get behind that, because it's just a wall there, right? That's not even an open space.
Mm-hmm.
So... After all this time, it has been rewritten. It's a curious thing to write, but I don't know what to do with it. Just got killed by an enemy who was dead. Or got injured by an enemy who was dead. Words that seal these powers were entrusted to an innocent girl. Maybe she could tell us some of that.
She's very sleepy.
She is very sleepy. So this is heat walled.
We have our sleepiest girls working on the problem.
Don't want to fight you.
Now, I have a pretty stupid question.
Okay.
Do you think we might also need to check the parts of the Twin Labyrinth that...
I mean, we need to check a lot of stuff. Yeah. Because again, like, neither one of us has the memory to say definitively, oh yeah, there were no symbols. That was weird.
How does it feel having, like, a new lead like this? Does this feel better?
A little, yeah. I guess I would say yes. No, damn it. Ah! You need to land so precisely in the area, like on the platform next to her, but not touching her.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibly annoying. I'm going back to the Inferno Cavern. We're just checking out some of this stuff over here. I don't think there were seals on these screens.
No, I don't think so. Right.
La-Mulana.
Does this game feel at all like Blueprints to you?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure in what way it would.
It's a kind of frustrating, obtuse kind of puzzle thing where the game gets in the way of you making progress on it. Like, actively makes it harder for you.
I don't think that's what the problem. No, I'm just gonna say no.
Is there a puzzle here that we haven't solved
Hell if I know.
with those blocks? Okay. Ah, but there you go. There's Zorro. Return to the future.
Aha.
The thing about hugging the wall was true.
Once the flames die down, kick off the walls and proceed. I don't know how to stick to a wall, or I don't know how to kick off a wall. I know what I know I can do is this. Taking damage. I can certainly do that. And that room's always going to be in that state. Ah, shit, I didn't do that. Frustrating. So I think if we try to stick to the left wall, we're always going to get hit by that because the room is always prepped like that. So, right when you first enter it, yeah, there's a fire right away. So if we could stick to the walls, if we could Mega Man exit, that would be real advice. We can't. It's worth noting. Tried to just destroy that. We can.
Have like a wall kick move.
Yeah, we can. I'm wondering if we're gonna need an item to be able to do this. Because the gap between the fires is very short.
How much air control do you have when you are jumping down?
A bunch. There's no way I'm going to be able to go out around that fire and then land in there, though. I don't think. I think we're going to need. I think we're going to need an item for this. We're going to need something that would either let me actually kick off a wall, or that would.
Well, what if...
Let me hover or something.
What if you jump down and you stick to the right, and then, while you're still having the air control, move to the left? You know, once
look at the angle.
Okay.
I can try it, but I don't think that's exactly what I was just saying. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, so straight up. This is going to be like straight up as falling, tip left a little bit. It's all going to be timed very carefully with these two things because I can't take damage. Okay. Started holding right too early. Or left.
Left. To be clear, if this is the solution, it is stupid, and I hate it, but...
Nope. Fuck. It really sucks that you can't step off. You only have air control. And to be clear, you don't have air control if you jump sideways either. Because the overwhelming momentum of your initial jump will prevent you from doing anything. The only way in this game you have air control is if you jump straight up and then start pressing directions during the fall.
I think that's not good. I don't think it should be that way.
Need these to line up just right. It's too early. I hesitated there. I was pressing left too early, and then I broke it. But I don't know. Like, I don't. I am not certain this is possible.
Okay.
And it really sucks that it's not totally clear.
Yeah. This is my
so no matter how many times we do it, it's always going to be, well, maybe I didn't execute. Ah, that fire is larger than it looks. I need to press left just the tiniest little bit, just enough to get me to fall. Not touch it again until I'm on the screen. I need to fall like all the way to the right here. God damn it. Ah, come on.
And then once you take damage, you have no air control anymore.
Right. So yeah, you have to fall past that first fire at a moment when it's not on. You have to fall past the second fire when it's not fully extended. But they're also not synced. Nope. Too slow. Wait a second. Well, that's an awfully big thing to suddenly discover. You gotta punch so many things in this game. So
Okay. What?
I don't think I can get any. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get any traction on that. So the only place I can push this is like here. Okay, that does make that fall out, which is cool, but it doesn't solve the problem that I can't get anything. I can't get it onto this. Right?
Yeah.
How am I going to do that? How am I going to solve that?
The thing is, it will have to be pushed at least over to the left.
So that one's going to fall there. That one's going to fall there. So like this one here has to be for that. It's the only one that's going to be on this platform in a pushable location. If I could get... Okay, hold on. I think I may have screwed this up already. But check this out. Check this out.
Okay.
This part at the beginning of the screen where I have to make these things blow up is really such a time waster. How do I do this? So I have to go... This will have to be pushed already. Yeah. This will have to be pushed to here. Then...
Okay.
I'm going to push this one down to here. Nope. Now I can use this as a platform because it's exactly the same height.
Aha. Okay.
But I don't know if can I afford to waste a block like that? We have 4 blocks left. Yeah, this works, right? Okay, so We are still what needs to go where. Like this definitely has to get pushed down here. No question there. I'm gonna have to. I have to push this over a little bit to let me get around it, but we can't push it down here. It'll become
right
unusable if it gets pushed down here. So we have to push like this one can go down to the, I think we're okay now with all of these. So now we push this one down to the middle platform. Will we see if it releases another one? It does. Okay. Oh. Can I remove them from the blocks once they're... No, they lock. Okay. The one that I pushed on the bottom right has to have gone on the bottom left. Because this will now have to be pushed off of this ledge that I'm on to the right. Because when I push it to the left, it's stuck. Okay. So that's... This one had to go over here first.
Right.
But that had to be pushed.
Oh, but that other one needed, yeah.
Right. Very specific order.
Yeah, I mean,
these explosives. Yeah, like this is a fine puzzle. This is very standard. The exploding spike balls are the most La-Mulana thing in the universe, though. They have nothing to do with the puzzle. They don't have anything to do with the room. They don't belong here thematically or mechanically at all. They're just a thing that is in the room to waste your time. Okay, so we get this. Then this one just has to go all the way to the left. This goes off of here. This goes onto here.
Okay.
And then this one goes on the middle platform, causing the other block to drop. I like the way...
Think how much slower this puzzle would be. You didn't have that fancy glove.
Yeah, I honestly don't even... I can't tell that it's faster. It says it's faster, so I believe it. That is a flare gun. Shoots fireballs straight above. Okay. That is a sub-weapon that actually does a new thing that might be really useful.
Yeah, it might even be useful with that harpy, I would think.
Oh, you know what? That's really interesting. That's a really good point.
I'm not saying we need to go fight the harpy because we are like 75 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, I'm going to give this like one or two more tries. But yeah, that's a really good point. Actually, the harpy might be defeatable with this. We might not need some other kind of item. Oh, come on. The fire did not exist when I was in that space.
If every episode of La-Mulana had this much progress.
This monster pooped on me, and I don't care for that. Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I jumped, I was like, no, that's wrong. start hitting every single wall now. It's possible that there was some kind of visual giveaway that wall was breakable, but I want everybody to understand that if there was, I did not see it. I started hitting the wall because I was just like, well, I haven't hit this wall. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not a good one. It's difficult because you don't want to go when they're actually running together because of the different cycle length.
Mm-hmm.
But it's counterintuitive. Your brain certainly tells you, hey, this is our moment. All right, here we go. The perfect one.
This is the
run. No, there's no way. There's no way. Our trajectory on that one still wasn't left enough to hit the ledge, and we still hit the fire. So I'm pretty confident that whatever it is that gets us in there, it's gonna be accessed in some other way. The way it says kick off the wall makes me think we're gonna get some spike boots or something. It'd be awfully handy. Okay, so the other thing, where was the place where we initially got into the Inferno Cavern? Because I know that at the bottom of
yeah, I don't remember.
Or not the Inferno Cavern, the Twin Labyrinths.
Oh, I think that was the Giants.
Yeah. So I want to check that hallway again.
Or it might have been. If it's not the Giants, then it's wherever we fought the minecart boss.
Well, the minecart boss is the third way that we found in.
Okay.
With the poison.
Okay.
But there was originally, remember, with the one where the screens don't connect to each other in the logical way?
Right.
I would like very much to go and check it from there. It might be what's at the end of this hall. Yeah, that's the symbol for him. Okay, yeah. So let's just check for seals real quick here. I don't remember them, but I don't know that I would.
Okay, looking at the manual,
yeah,
there is a grapple claw that is not a weapon, but is an item.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel it's fair to have looked that up because
it's in the manual.
It's the manual.
That's not even really looking it up. That's information they expect you to have. Alright, this is Little Brother's shop, which is for common riffraff, not fancy clientele like Big Brother's shop. I'm losing my ability to make the basic jumps now.
Well, basic jumps are annoying as hell, though.
Okay, there's the fake thing.
The
I
trap.
remember that. I don't think we're gonna find anything here.
I could have sworn there was one in here somewhere.
Think so? Okay. I'll do my best. Nope, that just looped us back around to the beginning. Okay.
I could be completely wrong, but I thought there was one near a statue somewhere in the labyrinth.
What about up here? Well, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, okay, I probably was wrong. But you know what? I feel like we made a lot of progress today.
I mean, we should check where the minecart boss entrance was, which is at the bottom of the shaft in the mausoleum. No, it's the
No,
bottom
I
of the
think
Temple of
it's
the
the
Sun.
Temple of the Sun.
Bottom of the Temple of the Sun. Yeah, because this is where the cart was. So we push you over here. And then we fall down here on purpose. Ah. Hold on. Let me just... Invisible enemy, classy. Okay, there is a symbol here, but it is a different symbol.
In fact, it looks like the reverse of one of the symbols, which is a strange thing to...
Alright, was there a seal down here? There is not. Whatever it is that we're supposed to do down here, it remains a mystery to me. It's got to be some item that we use on this thing. It feels like. I just don't know. Alright. Well.
And going up that ladder just takes you out, right?
Yeah. It was productive in some kind of way. We got some things done. We got some items. I don't know that any of it's...
than we had.
Yeah, I don't know that any of it's super useful. But I do think you're right that this flare gun at least gives us a fighting chance against the one boss that we don't know what to do with. So maybe that's where we'll pick it up when we come back. For now, we're just going to spend an entire week in this hot spring. I'm sure that's good for you. When you return next time, we are going to continue blowing up everything we can get our hands on with our new unidirectional blower upper. It's a new direction. It's one direction, but it's a new direction. Which is good and popular. Everybody loves that. So come back next time, and we'll see you then.